What's up, lawn care family? This is Vic from Cutz Premium Lawn Care here in Conyers, Georgia. So what I'm doing today, y'all, I'm at Panera Bread, and I'm doing a face-to-face. Well, I have a couple of positions that is open, basically for a position, and it's for a basic lawn tech one. That's someone who can weed eat, maybe get taught how to ride a lawnmower, just the basic stuff when it comes to lawn care. And I'm gonna tell you how I put my face-to-face together and my interviews together in order to hopefully find some great candidates today that can get started to work on Sunday. All right, check it out. Lord, before we get into the, all the, can you do this, can you do that? Tell us something about yourself. Just random what you do. What does Bernard do?
Pretty chill, laid back.
Okay. What would your friends say about you? Your friends sitting here and talking about Bernard. What's some of the things they would say about you?
Funny.
Okay, funny. All right. That's it. That's all.
Yeah,
that's all
that
Bernard.
sounds funny. I like the joke.
Okay. So, what would be, how do you handle situations? Since you're laid back, chill, and funny.
Serious situation.
Yeah, serious situation.
Serious situation. First out of situation. Such as Deere, see how you want to go about that. Go for it.
Okay. So you'll talk to your leader. Let me see. How'd you get here today? You drove? Do you own the car?
Family truck.
Family truck. So, when it goes to getting back and forth to work, how would you get to work?
The truck.
So you able to drive the truck? Okay. Got a car. Okay. Check. All right. So that's good. You got a driver's license. Good. Let me see. So when did you graduate from high school?
2016.
26. How old are you?
21, 22.
Oh, 21. So you young. That's good. We old guys here. We need some young guys. Some strength. All right. So you like when it comes to your responsibilities, let's say what's your kind of responsibility when it comes to your livelihood? Do you stay with your mom? Okay. Stay with parents.
About rent.
Okay. Stay with parents. About rent. So, say for example, you have kids? You have a kid?
No kids.
Okay. The only reason why we ask is because we want to be fair with people who come on the board that we may not be able to give 40 hours a week. We need someone who's very flexible and someone who has a lot of responsibility who may find it difficult not being able to have those hours every week. So you're a little bit more flexible when maybe working 3 hours. I mean not 3 hours, 3 days a week. So are you currently employed somewhere else? All right. Flexible working.
What's your expectation? You look to have work full time?
Yes.
You have any days that you can't work? No, we don't work on Friday and Saturday.
That's right. We got Friday and Saturday. I'm good on the rest of the day.
Okay. Most people don't. Most people want Friday and Saturdays off, and it's fortunate that that's the days we don't work.
Yeah, that's good.
So when it comes to lawn care, have you picked up anything dealing with any type of lawn care?
I don't know who I talked to on stuff.
It's me.
Yeah, like I stated to you on the phone, I think about a week ago. He explained to me about told me to explain everything face to face. I know how to do everything except walk behind.
Okay. So no experience with riding a lawnmower.
Yeah, and I push more weed, blow. Tree, I do gardening.
Okay. Got some experience with weed
How did you get that experience?
Through on High Grove Partners.
Okay.
Yeah, it was an all Stihl. I was working there in the middle of 2017.
Okay.
And then beginning of 2018, like the end of fall, beginning of winter, there wasn't that much work. So they let a couple people off and they told us to come back in March. But I moved out here in March and that's all the way all Stihl. So.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. Let me see. What are you fun like? Right now we look for lawn tape one. Lawn tape one pays $10 an hour. How comfortable are you with that? No, tell me how you feel about it. Okay.
I was making a living
I mean, here's what we do. After we see that people as an asset to us, we do increase. You know, the thing is, it has to be over time. It's something that we see. You know what I'm saying? From that, you know, we definitely we typically do 90 days. That means if you start in March, you're talking about at a time where it's really hot, where you need the dollar, you know, or $1.50 or $1.25 to actually, you know, because it gets hot in July.
Have you experienced that working in that heat?
Oh, yeah. You know, that High Grove, I was working in the cold, real cold.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's both of them.
All right, let's see. Got transportation, flexible working, maintain. Got driver's license, and so sure.
Did y'all work in the system, or did y'all just kind of create it and you go see what needs to be done and do it? Did y'all work out of a system? There was a routine, there was a set instruction on what needs to be done and how to do it as a team, or did y'all just see what needs to be done?
Oh, it was like the first name was a system.
Okay.
Yeah, we go to the same property throughout the whole week, like every other day.
Okay.
The same property. We was going more commercial.
Commercial, okay.
We didn't really do the residential.
Yeah, we're in residential. The difference between commercial, 9 out of 10, ain't nobody gonna come out and complain about what you're doing.
Right.
You know, they don't do it. Commercial, if you miss something, don't do something, they will call. They will come. And
Wait a minute, which one did you say?
residential is the one. I said commercial, they don't come out and say nothing to you.
No, right. I thought you said it backwards.
I might have said it backwards,
Yeah.
but that's what I meant to say. Commercial don't come out and say nothing. Residential is the one. Residential is the one who come out and be like this, that. Matter of fact, we had an issue.
Yeah.
You know, this week, you know, because of weeds. You know, we roll over weed, it looks like it's down, then you drive off, that mother pop back up. So they'll say, you didn't do that area. I'm like, oh, of course we did it. It just we got weeds. Right. But, you know, we got to make sure we take care of our customers if the customers take care of us. You know? So, I'm very flexible. So we deal with confrontation well. Now tell me why you say yes to that.
I basically know how to handle any situation.
Okay, help me out. Help me one of those situations where you got somebody say, man, we working long, man, and I can't take it, man. And you know what I'm saying? They only paying me $10 an hour.
You didn't do this right here, man. I'm over here gotta do your job.
How would you handle that?
Somebody came to me and said,
Yeah, well, not us. I'm talking about somebody working.
Yeah, somebody working with
said,
is he looking for opinion from me?
yes. Most times that's what most people are doing when they complain.
Yeah, they want.
Basically, just complaining related to this. And I'd be like, I just said it.
It is what it is.
I ain't gonna complain.
Okay. Hey, I like that. You got anything else you want to say?
That's it for me.
Well, what we're going to do is, Renard, we're going to call either tonight or Sunday morning, and we'll let you know what that position is filled. If you don't hear from us, is it okay that we put you down as an alternate? In other words, we'll call you and say, hey, you know, you interviewed such. Are you in a position now to work? Okay. You see what I'm saying? Because, you know, sometimes down the road we can hire more people. Right now, we think about hiring either 2 or 4 people. It all depends. But just to let you know, man, I like what I see, and I really appreciate, you know, you just following up. And it seems like you're a real chill guy. Now I just got to see if you're a hard worker.
How'd you find out about it, Bernard?
You said who?
How'd you find out about it?
I was on Deere.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else?
That's it for me.
Is the residential be easier than the commercial right now.
Oh, explain that.
I'm just looking at typical size. When we're doing commercial, big fields. We got to work all day.
Well, you're gonna be. It's different because we'll have more properties.
Okay, I got you. Yeah.
You go to different places, but it's still hard work. No
Based
matter how,
on and it's based on time on the properties. You might say, we time how long we need to be out there.
Yeah.
We already know the time. Say this is only 15 minutes, so you ain't gonna be trying to beautify. I just want to get it just perfectly right here because you're saying, hey, I'm obsessive about that.
Gotcha.
We got to be on the system and make sure that it's pleasing to the customer, but it's also fitting with the time criteria that we got. And then you jump. We might go 2 minutes down the road and go to the next house, and that's 30 minutes. Might go to the next one, it might be 65 minutes, and jump right back to 15, and then another 15. But it's all based on time. When we do the commercial, we're going to give you a time area to say this area needs to be done within that time.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because it has to be benefiting for us too. Because I know a lot of times guys, they're working, but at the same time we have to, earn a profit. So we are going to lean on you a little bit, but we'll do it in a respectful manner. We're always going to be direct on what it is that we need from you, and always be, we have an open door policy. I just ask if there is anything you need to say, we should always do it in a place where we can resolve it. Because sometimes when we're out cutting grass, like that may not be a good place to resolve it.
And Bernard, we're looking to, build a team. And this is the preliminaries to the start of the building. We have 4 committed right now that have proven themselves. So this is a proven type of thing. And they don't make 10 an hour, but they prove themselves to work their way up. And we're not a company that's looking to just go out here and cut grass. We're looking to build. And therefore, that requires having additions. And then this is the start where we know, hey, this person is responsible for this next stage of the addition that we're going to add to Quick Cut. So if you can look at it from that perspective, but right now we start off at the entry level, that proven level, and once that's in place, you know who you have within us as well. Because right now we have laid everything on the table. We haven't considered anything of what we expect and what we can offer. And then we would like to have that same relationship with you, where you prove that with us. And then we say, hey, we got something in common. I like working with them. And we say, hey, we like working with you, and then we continue to progress and move forward. Okay.
I know we said a lot.
Yeah.
So appreciate it again, Bernard.
Thank you, Bernard.
Thanks, man.
All right.
What's y'all YouTube channel? I subscribe to.
Quick Cuts. Yeah, this is good. Go to the channel, Quick Cuts. Look this up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got plenty of videos. Go ahead and subscribe to it. I really appreciate it. All right, thanks, man. You're welcome. What's up? This is the guys from Quick Cut Premium Lawn Care. We just got finished interviewing about six people, and just want to let you know that we got all these guys off of Indeed, and Indeed is a good source of looking for workers. The reason why I say it is because you got to be a little technical savvy, just get online and get that. So that lets you know you're not just gonna get with somebody who don't have license, don't have this, don't have that, don't have. These guys that we interviewed seemed like they had support. Support meaning that they had families, that it was either still living with mom and dad, or just moved out and they got themselves together and not just going from place to place, kind of sort of. But one of the things I want to say, I know that about 20-something people called me, and I sent them stuff and I spoke to them and everything. I'm gonna be here and everything, and 6 showed up, which I knew that was gonna be only about 6. Well, I ain't gonna say I knew it was gonna be 6. I knew it wasn't gonna be them 20 people here. So that's the reason why you always want to give more yeses over the phone. Just so you know how I did it, it's real simple. Put the information on Indeed, got emails back from them. At that point, I start calling a few of them, boom, 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 letting them know, hey, I just want to do a quick interview over the phone. You know what I'm trying to do? See if numbers work. See if these guys are willing to pick up the phone and see what their phone mannerism is like. If you pick up the phone, yeah, what's up? What the deal is? What's up, cuz? What, most of the guys pick the phone, well, all of them pick up the phone very, I don't want to say professional, just really like a normal person. And not only that, they seem excited that I called them.
Right.
And I really needed to know that. I talked to them just for a little bit, didn't say much at all. I said, hey, I want to put together a face-to-face where we can come and sit down and interview. So as you can see, I put a survey together, and basically they circled the survey whether or not they strongly didn't agree or strongly agreed to it. And from there, you can see I just basically asked them, tell me a little something about yourself. Why? Because when you're doing an interview, you just want to just break up the stiffness about people so they can really tell you a little something about themselves. And also you can learn a lot about looking at body language, you know, where not a person have confidence and stuff like that. Now, what does confidence have to do with lawn care? A lot. Let me tell you something. Sometimes you go see a doggone yard, be like, man, I don't want to get in that. But if you got a little confidence, you tell the person, hey, you got that, man. We gonna knock this out in no time. They with you.
Right.
They ready to go. And most of the people, if not all of them, seem really upbeat. They really was eager to, if they didn't know something, to learn something new. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna see how it goes. I hired Fork. I just gave him a call back, and we look forward to working with them. The thing that was key was we told them we could not guarantee 40 hours a week. We needed them to be very flexible in the days. We said we got 3 days for them to work, and we really want to know how they felt and where were they at financially, because we do not want to put anybody in a bind and lie to them saying we can give them more than what we really can give them.
Right.
And plus, it allows us to have backup to our backup. Because really we only had 2 full-time positions. And if you hire somebody full-time and don't have nobody to back them up, they will leave you high and dry. So I'm finding out that over time, you're gonna find your full-time employee, or should I say, in our case, our full-time contractors. That's what we call them, because that's what they are. We 1099 them. So, what you got to say about the the interview?
All of them that came out were they had great personality, great energy, very articulate, and so obviously getting them off Indeed and allowing them to put some skin in the game or put some effort into being able to do the research, set themselves up for an opportunity, communicate with us, play really well when we were able to sit down with them so that we can kind of somewhat weed through some of the ones that will not be conducive to what we're looking for.
Right.
And because what we do, for those that are in lawn care, know it's very hard work, and it can be easily discouraging if they don't come with the mindset to know that there's going to be some effort into this. And if we can weed that out before you actually get them out there and waste your time and pass up some others that are good, then that's,
Now, I'm going to say this. The 2 people I felt like that was most qualified for the position, they had other jobs. And they, to us, were more like, man, I wish they could work with us, but we could not guarantee them the 40 hours. So I didn't feel comfortable, having them over there and then kind of couldn't give them the work they desire, especially someone of that caliber who can do the work, So other than that, man, hopefully you enjoyed some of the interview. So at the end of the day, you can learn from it. Please subscribe. Please like this video. Also, if you want to be notified, I'm the one who's going to notify you if you click that bell, and you'll get notified of the videos. All right, fam? Well, we're about to get it. It's about to get hot up in here.
And Vic's notified you is an inside joke, so.
Yeah, notify you. I know that's right. Hey, so as always, we like to end this video by saying, cut on, lawn care family, cut on. We're cutting out. Peace.